Telepathy is the psychic phenomena by which communication occurs between minds, or mind-to-mind communication. Such mental communication includes thoughts, ideas, feelings, sensations, and mental images. Telepathic descriptions are universally found in writings and oral lore. In tribal societies, such as the Aborigines of Australia, telepathy is accepted as a human faculty, while in more advanced societies, it is thought a special ability belonging to mystics and psychics. Although not scientifically proven, telepathy is being increasingly studied in psychical research. At some point or the other, we all have experienced telepathical communication. Maybe you were thinking of someone you haven't talked to in months, and you suddenly get a call from him. Or when two people are together, they might say the same thing at the same time. These are spontaneous mind-to-mind communication. Such telepathical connections tend to occur frequently between closely related individuals. Most often, telepathy occurs spontaneously in incidents of crisis, where a relative or friend has been injured or killed in an accident. An individual is aware of a danger to the other person from a distance. Such information seems to come in different forms, as in thought fragments, like something is wrong, in dreams, visions, hallucinations, mental images, in clairaudience, or in words that pop into the mind. Often such information causes the person, the receiver, to change his course of action, such as changing his travel plans or daily schedule, or to just call or contact the other person. Some incidents involve apparent telepathy between humans and animals. Telepathical connection seems to be related to the individual's emotional state. This is true of both the sender and receiver. Most women were receivers, as case findings showed, and one possible explanation is that women are more in touch with their emotions and rely on intuition more than men. Geriatric telepathy is fairly common. This may be due, it is speculated, to the impairment of the senses with age. Telepathical communication can be induced in the dream state. It appears to be related to some biological factors. Blood volume changes during telepathic sending, and electroencephalogram monitoring show that the brain waves of the recipient change to match those of the sender. Dissociative drugs adversely affect telepathical abilities, but caffeine has a positive effect on it. There are several types of telepathic activity. Telepathic impression: planting a message, image, or word into someone else's mind. Mind reading: copying or sensing, but not interfering with what's going on in someone else's mind. Mental communication: a real communication based on telepathical abilities. Mind control: actually commanding or compelling the thoughts, and thus the actions, of another person. Mind control is a separate subject for another video. So how do you communicate telepathically? It's really very simple. Intention is a powerful thing, but intending to communicate telepathically is half the battle. When you want to communicate telepathically with someone, it helps to get into a meditative state, because that quiets your mind, allowing you to more easily transmit thoughts and take in the thoughts of others. Then you want to use your imagination to create a scene in which you are physically with the person you want to communicate with. Create a scene that is comfortable to you. Perhaps in your imagination, you'll be sitting with the person on the beach or spending time at a place that is important to the both of you. The idea is to set a scene that is comfortable for you so that you can relax and allow your thoughts to be transported. Finally, you simply begin to have the conversation in your head. Try to create as many details about the scene as you can in your mind, and believe that the words that you are saying are being heard by the higher self of the person you want to communicate. In fact, the words are reaching the heart and higher self of the person. We're all connected, and this exercise in telepathy can prove that to you. it is very important that the sender and the receiver both believe that telepathy is possible. Even if the belief is not 100%, an open-minded attitude is a must. In fact, it is best if the participants not only believe in telepathy but also actually deeply desire it to occur. If you are a skeptic, and if the doors of your mind are closed, you will get very poor results. Being in positive health makes you concentrate better. Try not to practice when you are unwell. Relax yourself using any relaxation method you find best. You can either breathe deeply a couple of times or use the progressive relaxation method. Clear your mind of unwanted thoughts. Make your mind tranquil. Let thoughts come and go, but don't get attached to them. Focus on your purpose. If you are the one who sends telepathical messages, your partner, the receiver, should focus his mind to be receptive to your thoughts. Make sure that both of you do not have any distractions around. A disturbed environment will be detrimental to your progress. A calm and quiet environment will give maximum results. Before beginning the transmission, it is important that the previous steps are well followed. They will set up the foundation for your success. With your eyes shut, visualize a very clear picture of the receiver. Imagine that he is a few feet away from you. Visualize him in full color. Feel that he is actually there. If you want, you can even look at a colored picture of him before the experiment. This will help you visualize him properly. Now imagine a silver tube connecting your mind and his mind. This tube is the channel through which your thoughts would be communicated to him. Visualize this tube to be full of energy. Know in your heart that this tube is very effective and will do the job well. Please note that visualizing the tube is not a must. It is just a very effective aid to help you focus and gives your thoughts a well-defined direction. Now imagine that your thoughts are being transmitted through the tube from your mind to his mind. If you are thinking of transmitting a mental picture of an apple, visualize a bright, red, juicy apple traveling across our tube. Make the picture as vivid as possible. Charge the apple with emotion. Believe that telepathical communication is real. Desire that your thoughts reach your friend. Imagine the feeling you will have when you succeed. This is very crucial. Emotions are a very powerful trigger and give excellent results. Very often, telepathical experiments fail because the thoughts lack emotional charge. Make sure you do not strain yourself to send the thought. You have to be relaxed and composed to succeed. While you are sending your thoughts, there will be a moment when you will have a strong feeling that the thought has been transmitted. This is an unmistakable feeling that cannot be misinterpreted. Whenever you get such a feeling, the job is done. This might take from few seconds to several minutes. If even after 15 minutes you do not get this feeling, you can abandon the experiment and try at a later date. Trying further will not help much because your mind would be exhausted. Throughout the experiment, the receiver should keep his mind blank and should try to receive the thoughts being sent by you. He should avoid trying too hard. Forcing himself to sense what you are thinking will sabotage your attempts. His mind will be most receptive when he is relaxed and at ease. He will get several impressions coming to his mind. He should keep a pen and paper next to him and note down whatever thoughts come to his mind. He will probably feel that he is making things up. But that's okay. This is how telepathical connections works. Once you are through with your experiments, compare your results. Check all the impressions that the receiver has written down. Does it contain the thought that you tried to transmit? The more you practice, the more accurate results you will get. You should then repeat the experiment, either immediately or at a later date. If you have got some success, your confidence would be quite high and you would want to repeat it immediately. But if there was no success, do not get discouraged and try the next day. Regular practice sessions are a must because only consistency will make you better. You should also alternate between being the receiver and the sender. This will tell you what you are better at, receiving or sending. General tips. Keep it short. Keep your experiments short, maybe 15 minutes or less. This will prevent boredom and fatigue. Your telepathic ability is at its peak when you feel most energized. Have patience. One of the most important conditions of experimental telepathic work is patience. Don't be discouraged if you do not find much success initially. Any psychic experiment, including telepathical connection, takes some practice before you see results. Once you practice for a few days, you will start getting more successes. Stay away from skeptics. Skeptics have got one purpose in life: to sidetrack believers. Stay away from such people, because they will put doubt in your mind and will dampen your spirits. Your results prove to you that telepathy works. Skeptics will not help you much. Sharing your results with them will only discourage and hinder your accomplishments. Only try to share your experiences with like-minded people. People who are positive and supportive. Exploring your own telepathical abilities is an incredible journey. Although it will be fun and exciting, developing a strong foundation will take time and patience. Never expect too much success in the beginning. But the good news is that telepathical communication can be learned and cultivated very easily. With regular practice, you will become a telepathy adept. You will always be correct in sending and receiving messages with astounding clarity and accuracy. Telepathy can be the basis of all of your relationships if you're willing to have an open mind and believe. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel for all the new videos coming. Have a wonderful day.